Welcome back to the channel, everyone. In today's video, I want to go over the latest activities for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 as far as what's taking place in the jailbreak community. Now, the very first bit of news that I want to go over is for PlayStation 5, and that's the Auto Backport Tool. It was updated to version 1.1. With this tool, what it will allow you guys to do is downgrade the firmware that is required of your PS5 game dump to a lower firmware. So for example, if a game that requires system software 7.00 to play, and that's the base system software for that dump, you can now use the backport and downgrade it to software 6.00 to play it. When it comes to backporting, you guys can still have issues such as black screens, where if you dump a certain game and you try to backport it to a lower firmware, it may not work and you'll just see a black screen when you start it up. For me personally, I don't dump games. I leave that to the pros like Duplex and other people in the scene to get everything up and running. So if you go on certain sites, you're going to see three versions of the game. One that's a backporting, one that is on a base version, which is the system requirements to play the game, and then you'll see it on a higher version, which is good. So you get to pick out of three versions which one you want to play the game on, and hopefully that should help. Now, the second bit of news that I want to bring to you guys is for PS4, and that is PS4 Xplorer 2.0. If you guys updated to system software 12.02 to do the jailbreak on your console, I highly recommend for you guys to visit the Homebrew store and download the latest PS4 Xplorer 2.0 because it now supports system software 12.02 on your jailbroken PlayStation 4. For anyone who has PS4 Xplorer on a lower firmware, what happens is that it will work on system software 12.02 on your jailbroken console. However, you will not have root access unless you download the latest version. So I highly recommend for you guys to visit the Homebrew store, download it, and install it on your jailbroken console for system software 12.02. The third bit of news that I want to cover is for PlayStation 4, and that is GoldHen. As far as the support for GoldHen is concerned, the three firmware versions that will be updated shortly will be 11.02, 12.00, and 12.02. There will also probably be support for 11.50 and 11.52, but they'll probably come out a little later. But right now, there's only three system softwares as far as GoldHen that will be supported with the new updated GoldHen. So I recommend for you guys, if you're on 11.50 or 11.52, and when the new updated GoldHen comes out and it's not supported, I highly recommend for you guys to update to either 12.00 or 12.02 just to get your support for GoldHen. It's up to you to decide what works for you. You can wait for support to come out. It's just a matter of when. Now, my last bit of news as far as PS4 and PS5 is concerned is the Remote LUA Loader. As you guys can see in the background, we now have version 4.5 which supports Hen VTX. Now, I tested this out the other day and it has a wide variety of Hen in the new application on version 4.5 that goes from 9.00 all the way up to 12.02. If you're looking for the VTX Hen on various firmwares, you can find it in the Remote LUA Loader. Another feature that was added to version 4.5, you now are able to send Hen through the application. So you no longer need to use Netcat GUI to send Hen to your console in order to complete the jailbreak. Everything can be done on the application. I highly recommend for you guys to pick up version 4.5, install it on your computer, and use it when you need to use it. Other than that, that is pretty much it for this video. As I said to you guys before, I'll be keeping you up to date on a week to week on what's going on in the jailbreak community. But as always, I thank you guys for watching my videos, supporting my channel, and peace.